we present the news quiz with your host, Zoe Lyons.
Hello and welcome to the news quiz. We start with a cutting from a church newsletter read by Neil Sleet.
This month we give special thanks to all the volunteers in our community, especially those who drive the elderly from their homes.
Thanks to Vicky Robertson in Wellington, New Zealand for sending that in. And now let's meet the teams. Will you welcome first, on my right, Andy Hamilton and Helen Lewis. And opposite them on my left, it's Katie Brand and Jeff Norcott. Andy, whose latest move is to play the Queen?
Well, this is the constitutional outrage, as a lot of people have dubbed it. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty hard to work out whether what's happened is in breach of the Constitution, because, sadly, our Constitution is not worth the paper it isn't written on. But anyway, Boris Johnson's actions provoked a huge amount of anger and shock. But for me, the biggest surprise was that anyone was surprised. I remember watching Boris Johnson a couple of weeks back when he was saying that he had no intention of suspending Parliament, so I immediately presumed he would. So anyway, the situation at the moment is that Boris is saying that he is negotiating with the EU in good faith to get a deal, so he isn't. And he's also saying that he will not do a deal with Nigel Farage, so he will. This is not a difficult code to crack, everybody. OK?
He has said, though, that it's not an attempt to delay Brexit. It's more sort of to restructure and get a Queen's speech together and think about the infrastructure of the country. Is that
that's all.
As well?
I mean, it seems to me that, I think we should resign ourselves to the fact that it will be a no-deal Brexit, because that's what he needs. That's the only thing that ensures that he survives politically. Because if it's anything less than that, if he does any kind of deal, then the Brexit Party are going to put up candidates and split his vote at the election, which he needs now, before the Labour Party replace Jeremy Corbyn with, well, anybody, really. He needs an election pretty soon, and the clearest route for him probably is to lose a no-confidence vote. That's his fastest route to an election. So I'm pretty sure that is what he's trying to engineer, is to lose a no-confidence vote. When that no-confidence happens, I'm almost certain that we will see Boris Johnson voting against himself. That's my bit of punditry.
Jeremy Corbyn did do something, though, earlier this week, didn't he? What was he attempting to do?
Did he? Oh.
Yeah, he did.
I look forward to hearing this. Normally John McDonnell says Jeremy Corbyn's going to do something, and then Jeremy Corbyn says he's not going to do it. That's how it normally works, isn't it?
Didn't he say he was going to be a caretaker PM? Because obviously he's taking such good care of the Labour Party. Why not let him loose on the country? It's just weird, because obviously, in the sort of bubble, what Boris has done is divisive, but outside of it could look decisive, because a lot of the Remainer stuff has been shifting position. I mean, some of the things suggested was that Ken Clarke should be an interim PM. Look, in my experience, a crisis is no time for an old bloke. No offence to any old gentlemen that's still watching. But you wouldn't trust him with a shopping list, would you? Let alone... I mean,
Jeff, you've nailed the Radio 4 audience right there.
I mean, he probably prorogues himself after a big lunch. So I don't know how we take it forward from here, but I think it probably involves Ben Stokes. I just think if there's one person...
The thing is that proroguing Parliament might only be the start of it, right? The kind of list of stuff they were allegedly considering, according to BuzzFeed, included creating new Brexit-supporting peers, of which you'd have to do about 500. I mean, a lot of ermine are going to get shot in the service of Brexit if that happens. Or this one, dangerously popular, new bank holidays. I mean, you're against it, but also...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?